Nothing like entitled white male for breakfast. Here I come, motherfucker! Woo!
Get out the corner, man. Not playing around, man.
I'm gonna try again to explain why all white people are racist because I think I got it down this time. The first thing you gotta do is divorce intent from racism. Because again, racism isn't just seeing a black indigenous person of color and saying, I don't like you because of who you are. It's about privileged people holding up a racist system because we're okay with it, because it doesn't affect us. I'd like to give an example of my mom. My mom's a teacher. She doesn't hate anybody. But she has said some pretty racist shit. She grew up in the 70s and 80s. Their language and the way that they interacted with each other was just slightly different. Back in my mom's day, they would just say racist things and it was just okay. And now, because that's when she grew up, she brings that with her. But now she realizes the issue and she tries to correct herself. You think that's not going to happen when we're adults? We're going to look back 30 years from now and say, oh, that trend I participated in was kind of racist. White people, check your privilege.
Breastfeeding is just inclusive. There are non-binary people, there are trans men who lactate, there are those who go by he, him, different pronouns. It's just inclusive to everybody. It is not hurting cis women to say chest feeding, but it does hurt those who go by other pronouns to continue to say breastfeeding, especially if they have body dysmorphia and things like that.
Coronavirus challenge.
Fashions run, fashions high, Lauren Boebert, stay inside. Fashions run, fashions high, Lauren Boebert, stay inside. Fashions run, fashions high, Lauren Boebert, stay inside. Fashions run, fashions high, Lauren Boebert, stay inside.
Gummy Lifesavers Choose My Makeup. Let's go. We always start with contacts. Here we go. Oh, blue. Foundation. Oh God, please not pink. Green. Why do I look like Fiona? Brows. Orange. Halloween called and told Frankenstein to come home. Dinner's ready. Blush. Blue. Highlight and freckles. Please save me. Oh no, blue again. Into the thick of it. Why do I kind of like this? Eyes. Orange. Liner and lashes. Yellow. Lips are this weird pinkish color. Okay, last is wig. Yellow. Hold on a minute, bestie. Is this one kind of cute? What candy or other stuff should I try next?
काका जरा मेरे कोल बच तू कल दी छिपकली ते मैं मगरमच्छ अज बोलांगा सच तेन दूंगा मैं दस.
Our mommy, who art a commie, valid be thy name. Thy queendom come, big titty goth among us on earth as it is on Twitter. Give us this day our daily meds and normalize our cringe as we normalize those who cringe against us. Lead us not into cancellation, but deliver us from e-girls. In the name of gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss, we pray. A women.
Want to know something about society? Well, you know, everybody's favorite is always gummy bears, right? Gummy bears, gummy bears. You know, I say gummy worms, right? Gummy worms. Why is that? Well, you say it like this. Gummy worms are more, and the same price as the gummy bears. See, society and the companies are scamming you to get the gummy bears because everybody's favorite, right? But you get more out of the gummy worms than the gummy bears. I just hate society. I just want to watch it burn.
I was busy thinking about boys, boys, boys. I was busy dreaming about boys, boys.
Hello, new friend. How are you doing? Okay, so a lot of you neurotypical people seem to want to infantilize a lot of us neurodivergent folks. Well, I'm here to tell you, stop, please stop. Okay, so I have a lot of sensory needs. One of those sensory needs means I have to chew. And that means that my passy helps me in a lot of ways. So maybe don't judge before you speak. Okay, glad we had the test talk. Bye!
Here's something I just have to get off my chest with this video. So you know, like last week, or not even a week ago, I made the video saying I was trans. It wasn't a trolling video. It's legit. It's legit. I am trans. But, you know, that's besides the point. That's besides the whole point. So, some people would say that I'm stunning and brave for coming out. And that's true. That's absolutely very true. I'm definitely not joking or trolling with that. Definitely not. Very stunning, very brave. Very brave woman. But now, seriously, not only am I brave, I'm braver than any military veteran who has ever served in the American military. Any of them. The Marines, the Army, the Navy, any of them, I'm braver than them. I'm braver than them. You can't compare the things they do to what I had to do. You seriously, genuinely, honest to God cannot. And I would love to have somebody come on here and try to convince me otherwise.
I've heard a lot of men talk about how they're stronger than women, how they're fitter than women, but to counter, scientists have been able to fertilize eggs without sperm, which means eventually women will not need men to reproduce. And on top of that, their offspring will not have the Y chromosome, which means they will not be able to reproduce men. On top of that, there's also the theory that the Y chromosome is naturally going to go extinct over the next few thousand years, which means men will cease to exist anyway. So you want to talk about Darwinism, you want to talk about survival of the fittest, guess what, babe? You do not survive. You are not the fittest.
You take it on the run, baby. If that's the way you want.